This is my Honda XRV750 Africa Twin, my very own warhorse. Until 2 months ago, this bike had been sitting for years with the engine in pieces. I bought it and brought it back to life. In this video, I will take it for the first real test ride to Lofoten, taking on the first 1,000 kilometers since the rebuild. Before we go, let's see what the XRV looks like under the northern lights. So the bike hasn't been running for 3 or 4 days, so let's see how she starts up. So I'm back on the XRV, and today or this weekend I'm taking the ride that I was supposed to take in the Easter, but the weather was so bad that it wasn't possible, or it was so cold and icy. But this weekend it's beautiful weather. It's actually warmer than it's normally at this time of year. It's around 12 degrees, so that's just fantastic. So this is the first real or a little longer ride on this bike, so I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to Lofoten, and I've been there many times before, but I'm going to visit some places that I have never been before, that I'm being told is really beautiful by a friend, so that will be cool. And I actually had to replace the regulator, because on the first ride, the little test ride to my home place, which was just only 40 kilometers, I did see that the switch here for the grips, it started blinking, going into battery saving mode. So I did wonder a little what that was about, but I did suspect that charging had disappeared, because one late evening down at the shop, when the bike was idling for long inside the workshop and it was really hot, I did smell a kind of burnt smell from the regulator, but it still did charge. So I've been told that it often gets very hot, so I thought it was kind of normal, but obviously the regulator went down. So I removed it and fit the stock regulator, or at least the one that came with the bike. And I also checked with the previous owner, and he said that he hadn't had any issues with the charging. So I just put it back on, and I have also fitted, I got this holder for a 12 volts outlet 3D printed, and I fitted this outlet with a voltmeter so that I can keep track of the charging, and it's still working perfectly. My plan is to spend the night at a friend's micro house, some kilometers from Svolvær.
I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it's dark, when it's dark. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want.
Let's see. So I've ridden 50 kilometers today and 191 kilometers since I filled the tank. Okay. So I filled 13.32 liters and I've ridden 19 miles. So it means that it spends 0.7 liter per 10 kilometers, or per mile, Norwegian mile. That's what I expected. It's maybe a little much, I don't know. I'll reset the trip again just to test it one more time. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm heading for Digermul. I've never been there before. So we have just started on the Lofoten road. It's actually really nice. Look at these mountains here, fantastic. So this is my first detour. I'm heading out to Digermul. I've never been there before, or I've been there with my boat, but I've never driven this road. So that will be interesting. welcome to Raftssundet. So this is Digermulen. There's a ferry here. I didn't know that. That's kind of interesting. There's a little shop here. I have to say that going to Lofoten at this time of year is different. The pale colors of the nature just doesn't do it justice, but I still think it's beautiful. And I really enjoyed this road out to Digermulen or Årstein. But at least it's not crowded with tourists. So I'm loving it. So I had to take the bike for a little spin on this beach here. It's an Africa Twin and it's supposed to handle riding in the desert. So I have to take it for a little test here on my own little desert kind of knot. Well.
you to deal with my sorrow. Just a memory, just a broken frame, and I know that I have no one else to blame.
So I'm sitting here at Årsten, just enjoying the view. I've never been here before. I wonder why, but I just haven't. It's such an amazing place. But I guess in a couple of months this place is probably crowded with tourists. So I'm so happy that I can be here all by myself, just enjoying the silence and the nature, and yeah, love it. So I hope I'm not going to get stuck here. Kind of loose sand. I adjusted the idle down, so might have to adjust it up. Yep, here we go. Ha. I'm so happy with this bike. I love it. That's a really nice Toyota old Land Cruiser, really cool. So let's turn around and head for Svolvær. Bye bye, beautiful place. So we are about to enter Svolvær, the capital of Lofoten. So this is where I'm going to stay tonight. Fantastic view. So I'm really enjoying myself here. I'm sorry for bragging so much, but it's just so really beautiful here. And now the famous Hurtigruta is passing. So I'm just going to relax now and watch something on the iPad, have a Pepsi and maybe some potato chips. That's it for today, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Good night, ciao. Okay guys, this Lofoten trip was supposed to be just one episode, but I'm realizing it will be too long, so it just feels natural to end this episode here at the end of day 1. In the next episode, I will be going further out in Lofoten, visiting some new places and also ride some gravel roads that I basically shouldn't be riding on. But I was a little flexible. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you have, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. See you.